work Saturday and Sunday. And what about next Thursday?
Your mind's made up
have you had a break yet? Dan, have you had a break yet?
Gotta be joking.
Tell you what, I am fuming because they've let Leslie and Julie go. It's absolutely ridiculous. They are packing. Do you know what? And we're talking about being understaffed. It's an absolute joke. Do you know what? When Brenda comes in, I'm going to have a word with her. Seriously, I wouldn't take that.
Make sure you do.
Stop killing decisions and changing your mind. I know you always wrong from right me. You're wasting time on your fees. I know that every second just might bring a reason for running, but running will bring you back. I know you live in a bubble, but I'm sick of waiting patiently. Your glass case of emotion has you trapped. Don't you see? Don't wanna get stuck on the bad things, but I'm done with the suffering. I know I give you everything, but you won't give me anything. Don't you know that the world don't revolve around you and your life? I know you always run from lightning, a reason for running, but running will bring me back here.
Something smells good. Ah, that looks amazing. That is just... Picture the same comment said about that.
It was on offer. It was a bit nasty.
It's more than makes up for it. You really pushed the boat out this time, babe.
Nigella's got nothing on me.
She denied everything. She didn't realise I had the whole thing on CCTV. Well, I wouldn't mind, but the silly cow still had the hammer in her handbag.
Did she try anything?
She was too far gone for that. She was screaming in the cells when I left. She obviously slept it off and was gagging for her next drink.
Window cleaner came round today. He's gone up £1. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he did a good job, but he's never once asked for clean water. Should have seen the smears on here when he left. I had to finish him off myself. I shoplifted today.
You are?
You know that salmon, I didn't pay for it. I'm not messing. I mean, I didn't mean to. I was putting the shopping away and it was just lying at the bottom of the trolley. I was going to go back and pay, but I don't know, something stopped me and I panicked and drove off. Maybe I should go back tomorrow and explain.
I wouldn't bother. It was an accident. I mean, how much money have you spent in that place over the years? When one packet of salmon is hardly going to dent their profits, is it?
Mr. Sure, the prices he charged.
Just don't let it happen again, or I'll have you arrested.
Is that a promise?
Is there anything on the boat?
I want me dad to take me.
You can't, sweetheart. It's got to go to work.
It's not fair.
Life isn't, son. See you later, Spud. Love you.
And you. Come on, quick, let's do your tie. We're going to be late.
I've already done it.
What? When did you learn to do that?
Dad showed me.
Clever boy. Just me and you now. Let's do this bit.
See you later. Have a good day.
What are we having for dinner?
Chicken chips. Your sister won't be.
I will.
Good boy.
Pick me up at half.
Okay, fine. Hi, Maddie, it's me. Sorry, I forgot to put the conference room for the Georgeson meeting. Can you check it's still available for me? Brilliant. Thanks, darling, thanks.
And 30 minutes it should be ready. And it'll taste as good as it smells.
What's the kids?
The Neve's upstairs and Finn's having his tea at Sam's. Good day.
Oh, we had Looney Tunes back in. They let her out last night. She got tanked up. Again. Turned up at her ex's shouting all kinds of abuse. It wouldn't be so bad, but she's already on a tag. Same old faces. Day in, day out.
I spoke to your mum earlier.
She all right?
Yeah, I only phoned her because I was watching Bargain Hunt and there was this old fellow who bought a clock that was identical to the one on the mantelpiece.
Yeah, it's all right for some, isn't it? Watching daytime telly all day.
Well, I had it on while I was doing the ironing. Anyway, guess how much it went for? 500 quid.
Your mind's made up with confusion and your body's unable to breathe. I know you're craving attention, but it won't come easily. You're struggling with these emotions, just can't seem to find your feet. I'm forced to try and show you that this is your reality. Stop killing decisions and changing your mind. I know you're always wrong from right. You're wasting time on your feet. I know that every second just might bring a reason for running, but running will bring you back. I know you live in a bubble, but I'm sick of waiting patiently. Your glass case of emotion has you trapped. Don't you see? Don't wanna get stuck on the bad things, but I'm done with the suffering. I know I give you everything, but you won't give me anything. Don't you know that the world don't revolve around you and your life? I know you're always wrong for loving. You're wasting time on your feet. I know that every second is my bring a reason for running. It won't bring you back. I know you're always wrong from lightning. You're wasting time on your feet. I know that every second just might bring a reason for running, but running won't bring you back here. Won't bring you back here. I'm hungry for passion, so speak of the truth. Not looking for games that are me versus you. Stop killing decisions and changing your mind. The world don't revolve around you and your life.
Excuse me. Can you spare some change for a local hospice?
Yes. Sorry. Here, take this.
Thank you. Thanks.
Reason for running, it won't bring me back. I know you always run from lightning. You're wasting time on your feet. I know that every second just might bring a reason for running. It
Chateauneuf du Pape.
Chateauneuf du Pape.
Chateauneuf du Pape. Stay you. Looks expensive.
It's on offer.
Got something you want to tell me?
How do you mean?
All this wine. You're not becoming a secret alky, are you?
I just thought I may as well stock up while it's going cheap.
You having a party? Oh, it looks like it.
What with artichokes and spaghetti?
Well, you never know.
All right, love. Can I see your receipt?
Look at this wine under here.
I was under the impression it was only bought stolen.
It's expensive.
Right. I'm gonna have a look. What's your name?
Joe. Joanne.
Joanne what?
Joanne Gilboy. I'm so sorry. I can't believe this is happening. I swear it was an accident.
Have you got the means to pay?
Yeah, I thought I had. I just was spinning in a world of my own. It's an innocent mistake.
How much did you spend at the checkout?
I'm not sure I was on autopilot. I just handed over my card.
Okay, I'll see it. It says Mrs. J. McCulloch on it.
My married name.
So why did he say Gilboy?
Because I still use my maiden name most of the time.
Have you been in trouble with the police before?
No, I've never even had a parking ticket.
XU90?
XU90, go ahead.
Yeah, I've just detained a female for theft on Church Street. Can you do me a whiskey mic check, please?
Yeah, go ahead with the details.
Surname of McCulloch.
Can you spell the surname, please?
Spelt Mike, Charlie, Charlie, uniform, Lima, Lima, Oscar, Charlie, Kilo. Received?
Yeah, received.
First name Joanne, date of birth 2nd of the 10th, 81. She's an IC3 female. Received?
Yeah, received. She's coming back as no trace PNC from those details. Is that expected?
Yes, it is, Roger. Thanks.
Still can't believe this is happening. Never been so mortified in all my life.
Confirm you got no previous?
How long do you think this will take?
Depends. But believe me, I don't want to be here either.
Sorry for wasting your time. I'm sure you've got much better things to be doing.
If it's a genuine mistake, they may just let you pay for the goods and then we can all go.
Can I phone my friend? I've got to pick my kids up from school.
Just leave it for now. You go have a word with them.
It's definitely.
I'm going to see you in the shop. I've just told her it's an opportunity. I thought, I've got to tell you, I've got to leave it.
It's over 187
£180. What did I just say?
Sorry, I just need to...
Now, I just had a word with the security staff. They've totted up the items you didn't pay for and it comes in at £184.7. Now, we're not talking about a tin of beans here and I think you're lying through your teeth. Joanne McCulloch, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Given in evidence. Given in evidence.
I'm feeling the earth move with such a beautiful sway. 'Cause I breathe in the sweet air that you bring into my life. You're lighting the fire and breaking the ice.
You okay in the back?
Yeah. What station are you taking me to?
Why? You got a preference?
Just wondered, that's all.
Belle Vale. Is that acceptable to you?
Come on. Right, you ready?
I'm not going to handcuff you, so don't try anything stupid. Sit down. Approximately 1,300 hours, this female was seen by security to select items to the value of approximately £180. She paid for some items at the checkout but concealed the rest with her shopping bags and left the store making no attempt to pay for them. I was made aware of the situation and detained her at the pay points, cautioned and arrested her. She claimed it was an accident, but it's hard to imagine how you can accidentally forget to pay for £180 worth of goods.
What's the criteria for the arrest?
To prevent further losses and to allow the prompt and effective investigation into the offence by means of interview and a Section 18 search of her property, Sarge.
I'm not asking if you agree with the circumstances the officer's just given me, but do you understand why you're being arrested?
Am I allowed to make a phone call?
There's plenty of time for that. Don't worry. You won't be going anywhere for a while yet.
I need to pick my kids up from school.
But you didn't think about that before, innit it?
Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Hello, is that Mr. McCulloch?
Speaking.
This is the school secretary. Finn and Eve haven't been collected yet.
What?
They're safe, but would you be able to collect them as soon as possible?
Yeah, okay.
Please.
Just wait.
What's your occupation?
Housewife.
Does your husband work?
Not at the moment, no.
Because of the nature of your crime, you'll be tested for drugs. If the result comes back positive, you'll be obliged to go on a drug awareness program. Do you understand?
I'm not a drug addict.
Did you get hold of social services?
Yeah, they're on the way.
The sooner he's sectioned, the better. Any special dietary requirements?
No.
Do you suffer from epilepsy?
No.
Diabetes? Asthma?
No.
Do you have any history of mental health problems or suffer from depression? Can somebody please shut him up?
Yep, sure.
Otherwise?
Who do you want to call, your husband?
No.
Well, who then?
My friend.
What's the number?
I don't know her mobile number. It's on my phone. Can I see it?
Nope.
Well, I know her home number, but she mightn't be in. 4965231.
Okay, Joanne. You want to step this way? This booth over here. When the phone rings, pick it up.
Hi. Amy, it's me, Joe. Listen, something's come up and I can't explain right now, but if you get this, will you pick the kids up and take them back to yours? And not a word to Steve. I'll explain later. Thanks. Bye. She wasn't in there to leave a message. Can I try someone else?
Sorry, that's your lot.
The kids will be coming out now, they'll be worried.
Well, the school won't let them roam the streets. If they can't get hold of you, they'll call your husband. You can take her now. Number 5's free.
Okay, follow me.
Hello?
Hiya, Joss.
Are you Steve?
Yeah. I don't suppose you've heard from Joe?
No, is everything all right?
Wait there. Third door on the right. Shoes off.
Well, she didn't pick the kids up from school. And there's no sign of her anywhere.
In.
Thanks anyway.
No problem. Let me know if you find her.
Yeah.
Calls when she turns up.
Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything.
It's okay, bye.
Bye. I'm going up my mind. It's totally out of character. Let me know if you hear anything. Cheers. Hi, Trish. It's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Don't suppose you've heard from Joe today, have you?
No, I haven't seen him today. We had a coffee last week. That was the last time I saw him.
Your duty solicitor's here.
A member of staff noticed you loading your trolley in what she considered to be a suspicious manner. She informed security, who trained the cameras on you, then followed you around the store. The security team then alerted 3 members of the police matrix team who just happened to be in the store buying their lunch at the time. Bad luck. And they were waiting for you as you left the store, is that right? You explained it was an accident and offered to pay for the goods. And are you still sticking to that version of events?
It's the truth.
It may well be, but I've seen the CCTV footage and I have to say, it does look suspicious. It clearly shows you loading your shopping onto the conveyor belt, but you also leave a significant amount, including 6 bottles of wine, in your trolley. It then appears that you deliberately conceal these items with your shopping bags. Now, you have 2 options here. You can either stick to your story, in which case you'll be summoned to appear before the magistrate's court. Now, if that happens, there's a good chance they may just take a look at that footage and find you guilty. The likelihood is that you get a fine, but you would have a criminal record. And the second option is, you can hold your hands up now and confess. Now, I've spoken to the duty sergeant, and he accepts that as you have no previous convictions, this was probably just a one-off moment of madness. I hear your husband's currently out of work. Times are hard. People are struggling, resorting to desperate measures. Would you say that's an accurate description of your situation? In which case, he has advised me that you are likely to leave here with an £80 fixed penalty notice and no criminal record.
Not even a caution. But the policeman who arrested me said something about doing a search of my house.
No, they can't do that without a warrant from the magistrate anyway.
Is this conversation strictly between you and me?
Whatever's said in this room stays in this room.
It wasn't an accident. I knew what I was doing.
You prepared to admit that?
I just want to see my kids.
Then I advise you to go in there, be very apologetic. That always goes down well. Promise them it will never happen again, and you'll be out of here in no time.
I don't know what to do. The hospitals? No. I keep thinking she's going to walk through the door.
After a fatal accident earlier this afternoon, in which 2 people are believed to have been killed.
Yeah.
Police have
Yeah, I suppose I should. Claire, I'll call you back. Yeah. Bye. Carlo.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, it's me.
You right?
No, I'm not, mate. That crash on King's Drive. Could you find out the log for me? Yeah. Find out the victim's name.
Yeah, a couple of minutes, all right.
Okay. Come on. Where the hell have you been?
I'm sorry, I can explain.
Have you got any idea what I've been going through?
Where are the kids?
They're at my mum's. I've been phoning around everyone.
I left a
Where you
message with
been?
Amy asking her to pick them up.
She never. I had to go and pick them up. Are you okay? Thank God you're safe. I've just had the worst 3 hours of my life.
I've never been so mortified in all my life. They walked me out of the store and I could feel all these eyes burning into me. I just wanted the ground to swallow me up. It was surreal, you know, like an out-of-body experience or something.
So where am I then?
They put me in the ambulance and drove me to the Royal.
What did I say why you fainted in the first place?
To wait hours to see the doctor. They said my iron levels were a bit low, but nothing, of course, the tablets wouldn't sort out.
And have you been feeling run down lately?
Not that I noticed. I'm just sorry for putting you through all this worry, you know. My mobile died and I assumed Amy had picked up my message.
Well, you're home now. That's all that matters. I promise you'll never put me through anything like that again. God, I better let everyone know. They'll be sending the search parties out by now. Hi, Mum. Yeah. Everything's okay. She's back. Yeah. How are the kids? Fast asleep. It's not a patch on one of your fancy meals. Sorry.
Oh, it's perfect.
You need to take it easy for a few days. Get your strength back up.
Fine, I swear.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when you came through that door. For a minute there, I thought you...
You're such a drama queen.
I'm not. I'll be absolutely lost without you. You stay where you are. Room service will be delivered shortly. Would Madam like her eggs poached or scrambled?
Are you sure you're feeling all right? Scrambled.
All right, mate.
All right.
Windows.
Oh. How much do we owe you?
£7.
One sec. Got no less than that. Sorry, mate.
No problem. I've only got something for you, mate. There you go. How about that? Nice one. See ya.
Cheers. See ya.
Who's at the door?
Window cleaner. So yesterday.
Yeah, what about it?
What happened again?
Why?
I just need to know.
I told you. I was wandering around the store and suddenly started feeling weird. Next thing, I opened my eyes and I'm lying on the ground with a big crowd of people staring at me.
So you're a liar. As well as a thief. Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
It's not like we're short of money. We're hardly rich, but we're not struggling either.
It wasn't about the money.
So what was it about? Was it a one-off? Please tell me it was a one-off.
Do you remember when I didn't pay for that salmon? That was the first time you didn't seem to mind then.
Because I thought it was an accident.
It was, I promise.
That must have been over 3 months ago. Has this been going on ever since? Every single week? And always that amount?
It's kind of built up.
Built up? Oh, it built up all right. All this wine. Please tell me you didn't rub it. All of it?
Not all of it. Most of it.
I want everything you stole out of this house.
Oh, please don't do this, not now.
Did you pay for this? This? This?
I paid for that. I wish I could explain it, but I can't. It's not like I enjoyed it, but I knew once I started I wouldn't stop until I got caught.
Why?
I don't know! It's like an addiction or something. When I left the store, I got this rush, this high for the first time in I don't know how long. I felt like I was actually good at something.
Good at shoplifting? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, maybe I am. I know it sounds pathetic. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I felt like I was contributing something.
I'm a policeman, for God's sake. While you were out getting your illegal highs, did you ever stop to think how this might impact on me?
Of course I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? You put my livelihood in jeopardy for some cheap thrill and you say you're sorry.
I had to get my thrills from somewhere. It's been a long time since I've had any at home.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's okay for you. You get to go out every day and have a life of your own. I'm stuck here killing time till the kids finish school. You don't show any interest in my life, and I don't blame you because I don't do anything interesting.
Oh, so it's my fault?
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm not proud of myself. I'm not trying to justify what I did. I just know that if I was happy, this wouldn't have started in the first place. We don't even sleep in the same bed anymore. I can't tell you what a relief it was to get caught. I realised that that was what I wanted all along, for somebody to notice that I'm here, that I exist, that I'm not invisible. Because that's how I've been feeling for a long time. Invisible and insignificant. But something good can come of this. When I saw your face yesterday, I realised how much you loved me.
Yeah. Well, that was before I found out you were a thief.
So Robert the robot did a wiggle and a jiggle and danced with all of his friends. Night, darling.
Where's Daddy?
He's got to work late tonight. He'll be home soon. Okay? getting rid of everything.
You can open up a corner shop with all that lot.
I thought I'd take it to a food bank. There are people out there who need it more than us. Where have you been?
Trying to get my head around it all. Was this your way of having a go at me? Because you wanted to hurt me, punish me.
No.
So then why do it? And why do it on your own doorstep? In the supermarket you've been going to for years.
Because I wasn't thinking straight, but I am now.
So what's changed?
I've realised what I've got to lose. When they locked me in that cell, I had every possible scenario running through my mind. I convinced myself I was going to prison. I was imagining what we'd tell the kids. I thought I'd been separated from them. I was thinking it was going to be in the papers, that you'd lose your job, that we'd have to sell this house because of the shame of it all. My biggest fear was the idea of losing you. I love you, Steve. I'm sorry, I really am. When I packed in work to have the kids, it was what I wanted, but now they're at school, I'm bored out of my mind all day. I need to get a job. A life outside of you lot. Does that sound terrible?
Just promise me one thing. The next time you're feeling down, just talk to me, eh? We'd better destroy the evidence.
I don't want to incriminate you.
It'll be too late for that now, isn't it? But I accept there were extenuating circumstances. You were the victim of a neglectful husband.
Oh well, nobody's perfect.
So, anything in mind? Work-wise?
I don't know. Something where I can use my experience, I suppose.
How about store detective?
That was way below the belt.
I couldn't resist, I'm sorry.
Anyway, I was thinking more armed robber or drugs baron.
Well, I suppose that would be more lucrative.
And I'd be able to get some inside info from you, obviously, which could be very useful.
Of course, that goes without saying. All major drug barons need their insiders.
Exactly. It'd be a match made in heaven.
You see me now as I'm looking behind you, searching for
While I'm looking for a job, that's your job.
to hold. I followed you down.
Are you going to pay me now?
The path that you
I
traveled,
might do.
staring
policeman, I have a job.
at the world. And I was twisting up, and I was feeling down towards a life you love.
Moving On is back tomorrow at 2:15, while all this week's episodes are already available on BBC iPlayer. Tonight on EastEnders, David tries the art of persuasion on Ian, but will it work? That's at 8. More drama at 9 with council business and an abduction on Ripper Street. Next this afternoon, Perfection.